Unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has that gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties? He could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. You really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
And the pitch. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A high fastball is in there. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Gardner doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Rosario gets his lead at first, nobody out. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Batting 4.
Average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch on its way. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Justin Upton with the solo home run, number 28 on the season, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one. Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
3 runs already home here. Soft liner towards first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 3 and the Reds nothing. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the center fielder, number 4.
And the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Number 4 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 42 runs batted in. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses 2-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Gardner going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of the slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinding out a nice knock.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Strike two called, and it's even at 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Eugenio Suarez becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Jesse Winker. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Winker is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Next up for New York, DJ Peters.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Moustakas has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets leave 1, but they lead it. Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. 1 out and a runner on second base. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
To the plate now, Wade Miley, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, still down 3-0. So striding in, Brett Gardner. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. And he got him.
Now batter.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. But they're in now. Number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder.
And a high strike there. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Upton going back to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall by Upton, but he can't bring it back. It's a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto, the 297th of his career. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
The right fielder, number 2.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the
first
strikeout there.
number 7.
Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Suarez left field and carrying well. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Reds have cut this to a 3-2 game now.
Won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Jesse Winker.
The left fielder,
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and all set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in as the right fielder, Justin Upton.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's 3rd best on the ball club. So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. Little chopper back to the mound. Galvis, return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting.
At the plate, DJ Peters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting. The catcher, James McCann.
Standing in now, James McCann, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. In now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
The batter.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. To the bottom. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike one to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Galvis behind 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game
Now
long,
batting,
racking
the
up a
pitcher.
bunch of Ks, so
Wade.
that's their first walk of the game.
Miley.
We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So here's the Reds pitcher. Wade Miley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
To short. Rosario brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds lead 1. They trail it here 4-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Digging in once again, Pete Alonso. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead this one 4-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 4. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peters is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest
right
one
field.
still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
That said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
The left fielder,
Now
number
at the plate,
23.
Jesse Winker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the middle, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him.
The
That's
second
3
baseman.
times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Mike Moustakas is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little busy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. Digging in now, Justin Upton. Last time through was a base hit.
The right fielder, number 10. Justin.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is there to make the play, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire Upton.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Davis. He was a double play victim last time around. Pitch on the way. This one's down to third. Reined in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. DJ Peters. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Goodbye home run. And good for him. DJ Peters has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Michael Lorenzen, a right-handed reliever, standing 6th.
Now,
Three gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Stepping in now, James McCann. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Lorenzen, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the 6th. 5-3 New York. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, oh.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's away.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Josh Van Meter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. In there, and it's 0-1. He comes into this one at 248. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Amir Garrett will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the pitcher. Jacob deGrom. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Eduardo Nunez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Eduardo.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Garrett is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Castellanos is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Trevor May gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
65, Trevor May.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, number 4. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Joey Votto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up, 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now
3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Eugenio.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're still down 5-3. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen. And as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Leading off to the net, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Castellanos is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First pitch on its way to Upton. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, Jesse.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Darwin's and Hernandez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 63.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Mike Moustakas is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Dylan Betances enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
68.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Betances sets. Here it comes. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Reds leave one. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. New inning set to get underway. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Michael Conforto will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's got the average at 285 here to start play, and even 20 home runs and 64 runs batted in. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Three and 1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
This is in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, DJ Peters.
DJ Peters will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect from the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
James McCann is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Jeff McNeil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
And hitting for New York, number 8.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back. Michael Conforto will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Phillip Ervin will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, talk about having a debut, though. He gets his 4th to knock in the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Eugenio Suarez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The Reds down to their last strike. Good battle. Count remains full. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom earns a league-high 18th win, striking out 12 in the process. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.